What is up, guys? Welcome back. This is it, the finale to the best of 2023. This one's a long one, part two. It's been an unbelievable year. We've been to so many places, worked on so much cool stuff, and it's all thanks to you guys for being a part of this channel and helping it grow so much over the last 12 months. So get some popcorn or make a coffee or just get in your shop and have it playing in the background and hopefully get motivated to work on your own project and enjoy the last video of the encapsulation of the year here in the shop of 2023 here on the channel. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are now in the Netherlands. In the last episode, you saw us drive the Opel Kadett just about 12 hours all in from Wrocław, Poland, where Ultrace was, here to Remco's shop in the Netherlands. He's just south of Amsterdam. And this little guy handled the drive like it was bred for it, which apparently it was. Little automatic, 1.6. So now that we're here, this is where the modifications begin. And there's a lot of stuff that Remco's been collecting for this car that I don't even know about yet. Dennis, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, good. Look at who it is. Good to see you. Didn't film much during the meet because we were just hanging out and having a good time with everyone. But it needs to be noted that this Beetle drove 2 hours here to just come hang out at the meet for a little bit. And indeed, I think the majority of people that came drove more than 2 hours here. Pretty incredible. Say that one more time.
I'm kind of happy.
Remco's always happy, but today Remco's not been happy. It has been quite a bit of work. But this is looking awesome. I haven't done this in Europe before. Anything I've bought in Europe, I've shipped to America. So it's really cool to be at a friend's shop tinkering on a car with a Euro wheel tire combo size. A 17 and 4x100 in narrow widths with a 185/35 on them. That's as European as it gets.
This is looking right now.
Yeah, it's looking much better. We've literally run out of time. Remco's over there, like he's filming for his channel too, but he's working on the car alone right now. Cable's working on the headlights while I'm upstairs editing, I think 2 episodes back, Ultrace 1. So yeah, no sleeping, like barely any sleep, running on fumes. All right, guys, well, we tidied up the last bits on that Kadett. Yeah, there's so many here. It's ridiculous. I'd never been around an Opel Kadett before. Now that's all I can see when I close my eyes. Kayla and Remco worked on the headlights, and they got those smoked turn signals with the diesel grill, which is totally different than the original grill. Alex in Gera, Germany, where we stayed, is a wheel distributor. We're just working with what we got. And Alex was nice enough to basically sponsor the wheels and the tires on the car. The Heck Blend pulled this off perfectly. Gosh, I mean, new in the box, new old stock in the box. I think we're pretty much ready for the haul to England tomorrow, all the way on to Chichester, where Goodwood Motor Circuit is for Players Classic this upcoming weekend. All right, so we're on the road. We're headed to a gas station before we hit the highway, and it is clear. It's clear that, oh no, one more time. Oh no. The rear lips are rubbing on the fender wells with all of our stuff packed in the car. All right, guys, we have made it to France, and we've also made it through immigration. We're just waiting to queue onto the ferry. The Opel's killing it, but the wheels are rubbing very badly. All right, we are in England because we have pasties.
What?
We're outside of Dover now. We're on the M20. All right, guys, we made it. We are officially at our destination. We're in Worthing on the south coast of England. The Opel Kadett carried us on its shoulders. I tallied it up without including a lot of the zigzagging miles that we did. We did over 1,000 miles in this car. I think closer to like 1,800 or 2,000 kilometers.
Untested.
In this car, untested, completely untested. Remco didn't even test drive this car when he secretly purchased it where we held the first Ludwick's Garage meet 2 weeks ago when we first arrived in Germany.
Around, but in the hurry and in the short road.
Hey, I just saw you. Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Oh, that's, wow, you don't seem that tall.
I call it the body cut. It's all the body cut we have. Yeah,
Well, you better be lengthwise.
yeah, no, it's fine. For me, it works. The original handbrake we broke at Outrace, so one of the guys there welded something makeshift and taped it. He was like, "Here you go."
Oh, awesome. Heck yeah.
He was like, "Just go out again." I was like, "Thank you."
It's holding up.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Yeah. Such a rad car.
I never drove it till Outrace, and everyone's managing
Oh, that was
it.
your first time?
Yeah. So I was managing with everyone. It just flicked me off. I was like, "Oh, that's what I should have done."
One last question from me, and I think it goes back to that you being crowned the king of individuality with the patina and the oddball stuff. I mean, that's me crowning you the king. But from what you've seen today here, do you have a favourite?
No, I don't know yet because there's so much good stuff here.
Today is the day. We're hitting the tail of the dragon today. I've never been here before. Currently driving about an hour and a half to a place called Talico Plain to meet up with my friend Elliot Grafton from 944 Barn. We're gonna be driving my 924S and his 924S. We thought it would be a fun video to kind of compare and contrast my bagged 924S and Elliot's 924S, which is on coilovers. This episode, I wanna make a sign, a Ludwick's Garage sign on the wall, and I'm going to be spending some time on my laser machine. The letters I'm going to cut out of white acrylic. right, guys, we are in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, and this airport is far smaller than I was expecting it to be. We are here for the Complex Union roll call show this Saturday. My friend Colin Cusack picked us up at the airport. He's one of the guys that runs Complex Union, and now we just got dropped off at Alpine Motors and gave us his CC. So now we're gonna go get food. Colin and the guys, they just are too nice. I mean, this is far too nice of them. They gave us a goodie bag of not only merch, shirts, hats, all sorts of stuff, but gift cards to local restaurants, so we didn't have to spend any money on food. So thank you to Colin, Corey, and the whole Complex Union gang. Double checking ride height. This thing looks awesome at ride height too.
Like in the opposite direction, it's just like ruts like this deep.
We're going to weigh the BMW 700. Finally, I've been curious ever since we finished this car, what it weighs and what it weighs in comparison to what it originally weighed when it was bone stock. All right, guys, made it to Fast Tech. 1521 was his curb weight originally, 1521. I'll say 15. 1521 stock, I'll say 15, 1350, 1200. Justin, he's walked in at 16. He's already changed his ones.
I'm gonna go, what is it, Bob Barker, 1699?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. 1699?
Yeah.
Okay, 1699.
Yeah.
Our new weight is 1632. 1,632 pounds. Huge thanks to Justin and Ben for letting me come by and put it on the scales. 1,632 pounds. Definitely heavier than I thought, but makes sense for what it weighed stock. 1521 to 1632 with a bigger motor and the Beetle pan and all of that. We are in Montreal, Canada. We had a day to kill here before Bureaucracy this weekend. We're in town because I am the judge at Bureaucracy. This is not a pattern developing. I'm not a traveling judge for car shows, but this summer it seems like that's the case. So Kayla and I flew up yesterday. We got in late last night. The boys got us this sweet GLA Mercedes rental car. This is Saturday morning. We are headed to iCar Experience in Mirabel for Bureaucracy Day 1. All right, guys, we're here with Rick, and we're here at the showground at iCar, and he's given us some awesome merch from this year. These are their posters from this year. So cool. We get the S2, the 190 Evo, the Porsche, the Ferrari, the BMW, and the Lamborghini. These will get framed and go in the shop for sure.
These guys are so cute.
So kind of the guys to hook us up.
Anytime.
So Chuck here made this 3D printed Epsilon with the Ludwick Garage logo on it. Man, thank you so much. Man, that's really nice of you. We are in Finland right now, Helsinki, Finland, and we are here for the Fitted Fest show put on by the Creme de la Creme boys. We've been in Helsinki for one day so far to just kind of hang out and do some tourism things. And now we are at the train station, and we are taking the train about an hour and a half northeast to Lahti, where the show is going to be held. We are in Lahti. We've gotten to the showgrounds. Look who it is. Good to see you, man.
Feels surreal seeing you. That's good.
It feels surreal being here.
So here's your
Oh,
here's
goodness.
your car. Kayla's car. Actually.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, like no. He's had enough
they're
now.
handsome
Have you had
boys.
enough now? Oh, buddy. Oh,
A few kisses.
I know. I've held them too long, I think. You guys know I always have to hold people's dogs. so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We had to
Of
hold the
course.
miniature bull thing. Go easy, bud. Go
Oh
easy.
my God, it's so cute.
I know.
Love
Yeah.
you.
Everyone's still rolling into the show. These two Skodas just came in, and these things are so sick. This vintage Corolla 1200 is probably one of my favorite cars that's rolled in so far. This thing is just so good. Tiny little SSRs, the 6-bolt SSRs. .510 is definitely one of my favorites. C1100, definitely one of my favorites. Cantilever suspension in the back.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What do you think about it being electric?
I like it. I'm not.
Would
like,
you do one day, maybe?
I don't
A
know.
Patina one with an electric engine?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so it's midday here at Fitted Fest, and Antti had the idea of pulling his 911 out and having me put up like a pop-up store. So we've been selling windbreakers, key rings, sold out of all the Champion hoodies. Really, really cool of him to do that for us. So we were able to like kind of set up a little pop-up store right next to the merch booth. This super nice dude, Tommy, found, wouldn't you know it, found root beer in Finland. How crazy is that? Look at this, a whole bag full. So most of you guys know I collect root beer bottles. So finding root beer in Europe is super difficult. Nobody makes it. It's been a dream to come here and to see your country and to meet all of you and to see all of these cars. This whole show has just been incredible. So I feel very honored to be here and to be here with you guys. So thank you very much. Yes, thank you guys. I've made my own award to bring with me to give to my favorite car. I feel like this award really needs to go to Andre from Lowtown, his C2100 Audi. That car is incredible. It really is. I mean, it's a full restoration. It's incredible. Thank you for bringing it, Andre.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You still want one?
Yeah, I want one even more now.
Awesome.
That's awesome. That thing's sick. We are still in Finland, and it's the day after Fitted Fest, and we're just helping the guys get loaded up, and we are about to drive about 3 hours back to Turku. So today is basically going to be road tripping across Finland in Auntie's 964 911, which he's given Kayla and I the keys to. This is our first trip to Finland, and so far it's been unbelievable. All right, so we're on the move. Kayla and I are in the 964 while the boys are ahead of us in the rigs. All right, guys, well, we made it to Turku, about 3.5, almost 4-hour drive. The 964 is so much fun, even though we spent most of our time following the car hauler. What's up, guys? I am in Finland, driving some of the craziest vehicles I've ever driven. Beautiful, wow. And the truck. All right, guys, we made it to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for Rod Run. Well, we are down and out for the night. Something went snap in the clutch pedal, and then there was nothing but free play. Thought I snapped the cable, but got Kayla behind the driver's seat and ran the clutch pedal for me and saw the actual clutch lever moving with the actuation of the pedal itself. So the cable is still connected, the arm is still connected. I think the clutch fork or something inside the bell housing snapped. So now we are dead in the water, unfortunately, for the night. We're at a gas station. We were parked down by the road and then bump started it in reverse, basically backed it up here.
Also, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, which in traffic is still gridwalk traffic. Good morning. We are back where the 700 is, and we are gonna get loaded up. I feel like I'm always fixing broken stuff. All my stuff is old and broken. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are in Toronto, Canada right now at Vibrant Performance. We are in town for the LZ World Tour Fest here in Toronto. And we've been invited up by Art and the Vibrant crew. We're gonna be hanging out with them for the weekend. So we're here with my buddy Grant. Grant and I have been like Volkswagen dudes way back in the day, from Connecticut, from my neck of the woods basically.
Doing it before. The windshield's just so cold.
Start center and work your way out.
It's close enough.
It was dry enough.
It's close enough. It looks good.
Dry enough.
Thank you. I'm glad I had some professional laser
Spotters.
help, if that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
How cold are you?
I'm just a little bit cold.
The sun's having a hard time coming out. So Adam's gonna take me for a rip. He assumed I was in drift cars before, but really this is the first time on a track, so.
He's fucked now. Drift vlogs coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's crazy. Goes home and looks at 36 on Marketplace.
The seat time style drifting sometimes is more fun because you'll just like stay on track endlessly and you'll go all day on a set of tires.
Yeah.
Like this is really fun, but this gets expensive.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
The gateway drug is just getting like the simple seat time car, and then like
Yep.
when you like need that itch for more, that's when you build the fun car.
Did you guys drive a Colette?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah, a handful of times.
Exactly. Thank you, dude.
Dude, thanks for the ride along, man. So when I got in Adam's car, we did a couple of laps. I saw Kayla standing on the side of the barrier here with a helmet, and Jimmy just kind of like thumbs up. So Jimmy took her out in the S13, and she'd never been out on a track before. She said, "No, I don't want to go for a ride. I'll be screaming and crying the whole time."
I didn't want to. And then I was like, how could I say no?
But it was fun, right?
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
All right, we're here with RJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of the greatest feats to ever happen on this side of the border, John Ludwick, the man himself, all 5'7" of him, has cleared house.
5'8"?
I'm 5'8". You want a kiss?
I don't know.
You guys are quite close.
Yeah.
Right?
You guys are pretty close.
I mean, I'm not uncomfortable. Am I blushing? Maybe a little bit. We finally got by the booth because there's not 1,000 people here, which, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. This was, every LZ World Tour we've been to has gotten progressively busier. Ludwick keychains coming soon.
Oh, yeah. You'll hear about that. We're going to be making some more Oaks Garage goods in the shop. So
yeah.
keep an eye out for that.
I wish I could pay you in Canadian. I have so much cash.
Yeah. Today, we're going on a Porsche road trip. Well, it's a short road trip. We are taking Kayla's 944 to my friend Elliot's place, 944 Barn. We're going to keep the 924S here simply because we're getting ready to drive cross country in this car. We're hitting the road to Phoenix, Arizona in just over a week in this car. So it'd be awesome to cruise both of these cars there. Elliot is having an open house at his shop. He just built a shop. I was going to say a new shop, which it is, but he didn't even have a shop before. So he's had about 50 944 platform cars at his place with a business based around that platform car with no shop. Been working outside for years now. All right, guys, we are officially in a new daily driver. But we're cruising home, 80 miles an hour, no problems, AC, heat. This thing is sick. What's really cool about this car is it's a Georgia car. It's lived in Georgia its whole life. Basically been dealership maintained its whole life by Mercedes dealerships. To be from New Hampshire and live in the South now and see this car in person, I appreciate it so, so much because there isn't a rust blister anywhere on this car. It is solid. There's hardly a dent anywhere on this car. Tonight, we are hitting the road in the 924S cross country. We're starting it. We're making the stretch from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Dallas, Texas. I've already got a handful of tools, spare parts and all that packed into the car. I think she's got it in her. Again, we're driving without the center caps. We can't afford to lose a waffle plate or a hex cap on the drive. We're gonna put the 924S to the test. We're gonna hit it straight from Chattanooga all the way to Dallas. Google says 12 hours. It'll take 14 easily, and then it's another straight 12-hour or more haul to Gallup, New Mexico from there. The reason for this trip is we are driving this to Phoenix, Arizona to personally deliver it to the giveaway winner. So we did a giveaway for this car back a couple months ago, or about a month ago, and Aoife Malone from Phoenix, Arizona won the car. And when we even proposed the idea of driving it out there, she was all in. All right, guys, we are in Utah, Alabama, in the middle of nowhere. 205/40 16s on this with the sport box. So this has a short fifth gear. We're cruising at 3,800 to 4,000 RPMs to do 75 to 80 miles an hour. All right, guys, we are in Mississippi, Toomsba, something like that. We just crossed into Mississippi. It's about 5:30 a.m. 924S is doing great so far. We're still run out of gear, basically, cruising at like 4,000 RPMs to do 75 to 80. All right, guys, we are on the Mississippi River, driven straight across Mississippi, and we're about to cross the Mississippi into Louisiana. Checking the car over, gonna check the oil and whatnot. Check it out. I got it to do the sleepy-eyed droopy thing. All right, guys, we are in Monroe, Louisiana, and we stopped for a late breakfast at Super Donuts Cypress is what this place is called, and they hand make their croissants, hand make their donuts. All right, guys, we have made it to Texas. 12 hours on the road in this thing, hammering. Basically 4,000 RPMs for 12 hours, and it's been killing it. We are in Dallas, Texas. 16 hours straight to Dallas from Chattanooga. All right, guys, we're in Wichita Falls, Texas. We stopped at a McDonald's to get some coffee. We're out in the middle of Texas now. Chillicothe. I think we're in Claude, Texas. Middle of nowhere. We are at Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo, Texas. Kayla's been here before once. I've been here twice, and both times it was pouring rain. All right, guys, we stopped somewhere in New Mexico. We're kind of in the desert, but we're on Route 66. But I noticed something when I got out of the car. Yep, we don't have a license plate on the car anymore. We made it to El Rancho Hotel in Gallup, New Mexico. We left at 4:30 a.m. and it's 8:30-ish now. 16 hours again. This is 2 days in a row. We've done 16 hours flat at about 4,000 RPMs in this car, steady. It's cold here. Well, boys, it finally happened. Oh no. Oh boy. It was almost too good to be true. We have a 5-hour drive left to Phoenix. There is a giant puddle of brake fluid under the car. I'm thinking the slave cylinder failed. No luck bleeding the slave cylinder. And as we already kind of expected, nobody in town has a 944 clutch slave cylinder in stock. And actually, no one can get one later today either. They're more than a couple days out. We got to drive it. We're just gonna drive it with no clutch. When we start going, we're going. I wanna make sure I don't run over some old lady. All's clear? Oh. All right, off to Arizona with literally no clutch. This is where it gets interesting, boys. We got an attack plan for getting out of here, I think. Okay, we're on the move. Gonna try.
It's going green. Turning lane's green.
Oh, I can just like, yep, I'm going for it. We're gonna have to shut it off. Shoot. Here we go, synchro shifting. Second gear, got it. We got everything, right? Here we go, first run to 5th gear. 3rd. One more and we're cruising. All right, we're in 5th gear. We're on I-40, leaving Gallup. This is our new best friend. Hi, I know. Oh, I know. You're such a good girl. You're so friendly. You're so friendly. I thought it would be a great idea to drive the Porsche through the National Petrified Forest, which is not the interstate, and we still don't have a working clutch. Why not just keep doing weird things or things that you'd want to do on vacation, but in a sports car that's a manual with no clutch? Look at how nuts. I mean,
Miles. Continue straight.
we are entering Phoenix, Arizona right now. They're not outside. How are they not outside? How are you not outside in the street waiting? It's your car.
My heart is like freaking out. I'm not even joking.
I feel so bad, first of all, that this thing is arriving like in a broken state.
I don't care.
So dusty.
All right, guys, so it's the next morning, and now we're going to do the slave cylinder. Oh yeah, that was the ticket. We're on.
Perfect.
We are on. I mean,
Under its own power.
yeah.
Oh my god, you look so cool. You are like such a babe right now with a red sports car.
Well, it's pretty crazy to have driven this far. We left the driveway in Chattanooga, Tennessee in this car just 3 days ago. So it's pretty crazy to be this far with the issues we did have, to have been able to fix it this morning, and now we're cruising around and she's driving her new Porsche. This thing is freaking sweet.
I cannot believe I'm in this right now. For 2 little keychains. Two little keychains.
Yeah, we might not drive the next giveaway car 2,000 miles to deliver it, but this was really fun. This was awesome to hand deliver it to you and give you the keys in person.
Yeah, this was awesome.
We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada for SEMA 2023. We're staying with my good friend Kevin Furness just outside downtown, and he has loaned us his brand new GR Corolla. We are loving the GR Corolla. It's a fun little car. This 3-cylinder sounds so good, and it rips. It gets up and goes. Like when you need to change lanes or get on the highway, it really just zips. We're with Kat, we're with Kaisa, we're with Charlie, and we're shooting the new Nissan Z that Kaisel has for the week. PM on the dot, November 4th. Yeah, exactly. November 4th, 6 p.m., 2023. The idea came together.
Okay.
How much fun would it be to build the car together? Oh my gosh, yes. For to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, right?
Sunk. Oh. Oh no. Where are we?
Daytona, I think.
We're at Dunkin' Donuts. We are at Turkey Rod Run at the Daytona Speedway in Daytona, Florida. Beautiful Florida weather. It's a little chilly, but it's not scalding hot this week. But we're just happy that the sun's out. We're in Florida and the sun's out. Also, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
This is my life
Look at this.
jacket. My brand new life jacket. We all in it?
I feel like we're here as a crew now. Corey doesn't have his on.
Mine's in my car.
It would actually look like we were a band if all four of us were wearing these. Or some sort of gang.
I need Vans though. I was just telling her,
yeah, true.
I needed to get some Vans and a hat, and I could have been like.
Christian is so close to being a part of the club.
I like how Vans look. I don't like how they're on my feet. I don't know.
Same. I wear them anyway though. We're still here in Daytona Beach, Florida for Turkey Rod Run. We started this episode yesterday at my friend Adam's house. He's got an incredible backyard ramp and we rode for hours yesterday. So today we are completely sore. I haven't ridden like that in probably 6 months, maybe almost a year. But huge shout out to Adam. Most of you guys probably know him or have heard of his channel. He's a big automotive YouTuber, but he also rides BMX. So we took the day yesterday away from the show, drove an hour to Oviedo to ride his backyard ramp. It's an incredible professional skate park, basically. The last day of Turkey Rod Run, but also showing you guys what car we're heading home with the 700 on the trailer. That's going to be the next Ludwick's Garage giveaway car. Well, here it is, guys, the car that we've been talking so much about, a 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. And you guys already know the patina is just perfect on this car. Another cool thing about the 64 is it's the last year of the small windows. So basically all the windows around the cab are smaller. This distance here is much greater. In 65, they went to big windows all around. a numerous month-long search, maybe 3 or 4 months now I've been searching for this specific motor. It's finally come to an end. We finally got the motor that I want to use in the Auto Union. This was a huge thing to check off the list, a Type 3 motor. Now, this might be anticlimactic, but this has honestly been really difficult to find. If I didn't want to buy a squareback, like a driving squareback to get the motor out of, it's been really difficult to find a fully assembled Type 3 motor.
The markings on the block kind of represent an aftermarket block.
Yep.
And you could tell that the block was split and resealed. The heads look brand new. All of these parts look brand new, like almost never used.
The one hand? I mean, it turns with one hand, and all the parts look new. Any money I spend on this shop goes right into my own personal cars. As you guys know, I don't work on anyone else's cars. So between running my laser machine for commission work, this doesn't really make me any money until I finish a car and sell it. And the YouTube channel isn't exactly a giant channel. So this is for sure 100% a passion project. The YouTube, all these cars, it's all enthusiasm and passion. Like, that's the only reason why I do it. This is a huge video for me. I finally pulled the trigger on a CNC plasma table. Prime Weld sponsored the shop back a while ago and sent me one of their Cut 60 plasma units. And I thought, well, I've already got a massive part of a plasma table already here in the shop. Might as well buy a table. So that's what I did. It's my first CNC plasma machine moving under its own power for the first time. That Corey and I built. Yeah, the buttons on the keyboard do work.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Yay, it moves.
It's so much.
Building the CNC plasma table took up a lot of floor space in the shop, which is why I built the shed to fill with stuff. I'm honored to be working with Rova, but what on earth are we going to do with this stuff? The time has finally come. We're bagging the W210. Well, guys, that's it for 2023. Thank you so much for watching and for being such a huge part of the growth of the channel this year. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. And without any work with any other YouTubers and just working on what I love here in the shop, it's incredible that you guys have all been here for the growth of this channel. I can't wait to see where 2024 goes and hope to see a lot of you throughout the travels here in the upcoming year. We got so much crazy stuff planned. I can't wait to show you guys, and I can't wait to dive in to the upcoming year. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow in a massive way. All of you guys over on the Patreon, I can't thank you enough for all the support the last couple of years. If you want to help support the channel in the shop and the projects in a larger way, the Patreon link is in the video's description below. Going to be trying to do a lot more with that in the upcoming year as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all had a great holiday season and a great new year. We'll see you in the next episode and the upcoming year.